All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good. Is it a good morning, Mike?
It's so bright in here and sunny.
Are you good, Mike?
That's why I got my sunglasses on. So
Nothing's
bright and
going right
sunny.
this morning. Nothing.
I don't know if it's Mike's glowing
rose-colored
red over
glasses
here, or
on.
if it's the lights, the LED lights that he's got in his room. But
I can say
Nothing is going right.
it's nice and toasty.
Mike's having a rough morning, guys. Just let you know.
But
Rough morning.
But it's nice and toasty in here, and it feels good.
It is.
Because it's still freezing outside.
It's unlike home.
Oh my gosh.
Icicles.
I was so cold
off
last
our
night.
nose.
The dog was cold. I had to cover the dog up. I woke up and she was all curled up. She had her tail covering her nose because she was so cold. So I covered her up and snuggled in next to her. And I'm telling you, it's freezing at the
Rich,
house.
do you hear what's going on?
Giddy up, he'd say.
He doesn't hear anything. He's snoring right now.
He just got off work, 2 hours ago, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you hear what I called him yesterday?
No, what?
Wayne Wasilek Malin.
Been adopted.
Maybe.
We adopted them. He's a little jealous, Mike. I don't know. Are you a little jealous? All the time that we hang out together, we talk about stuff and everything like that.
No, I think it's funny. I think it's cutesy. To be honest with you.
Cutesy.
It's cute. Oh.
You know. Well, I know you're trying to be the king.
Yes, look at him.
I can't be the king. There's already a king out there.
Oh. All hail King Malin!
You don't want me to
See him during a parade. King Malin. Good morning, Stan. How are you?
Who is it? Stan?
Yeah.
Stan who?
Just Stan.
Oh, hi, just Stan. Good morning.
Stan K on
Stan
social
K.
media.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Okay.
If he wanted you to know who he was, he'd have his full name on there.
Okay.
Well, it's better than Facebook user, right?
Oh, man.
So what's going on?
And Stan has, I've known Stan since I was a really small fat kid. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a very nice gentleman.
I'm sure he is.
And then there's Victoria.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Victoria.
And then there's Victoria.
I love Victoria. Got any more airplane jokes there, Victoria? You know, I love
Maud.
those Monday morning. That was great. Mike's getting ready to go on a plane. We're going to talk about
Here comes the chicken. There we go.
issues.
Yeah. Any more disaster stories, Victoria, that I'll be taking place in today? Oh, death and grief and sorrow and
Anyway, what do we got going on today? We got sunshine.
It is
a little
nice
cold out there.
It's freezing out there. It's freezing out there for being almost. Isn't May like next week?
Next Wednesday.
And we're under freeze warning still. Like what the hell? What happened to this global warming thing I keep hearing about? Because it ain't here.
That's only happening in
cold.
certain people's pockets and bank
It's
accounts.
cold.
So there's a food truck that I've been wanting to go to, right? And I finally
Me too.
I did make it, and they're delicious.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. And I got there, and I told the guy, I said, who's very nice, and I said, look, we've been trying to come here for like 2 months now, and I said, because my daughter Chelsea has told me about this. And you know how fabulous this is. Mm-hmm. I said, but we can never get here during your hours because it closes at 6.
I know who you're talking about, and I'm exact same issue. Yeah, because I'm like 6 o'clock is too early. I can't. I just can't get there by then.
What food truck are you talking about?
Never mind. We'll talk to you later. But anyway,
he doesn't get it.
You don't get this whole radio thing yet, do you, dude? No. You will.
No, I don't.
So. Kathy, I can't believe it. She went, get it
right over.
Whatever.
So, very nice guy, and he says, "Well, when the weather gets warmer, he said, we'll start opening up later hours."
Good.
So I said, "Oh, August."
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, so he'll be open later in the end of July and August. And
DoorDash?
Because
I don't know.
Some food trucks do DoorDash. There's one in Norwich that DoorDash is.
Mm. You know what? If this one DoorDashed, I would
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I've heard really good things about it.
Mm-hmm. And then I mean, there's a really got a good value, for what you.
That's what I've heard.
Yep, and you get good portions. But I'll be honest with you. A couple nights ago, we went to a restaurant, and I will say this because They are not a supporter of us here at SNSM, but that's not why I'm saying what I'm going to say. I'm just being straight up.
Okay.
But I'm not even going to say the name of the restaurant.
Well, you didn't say the name of the truck either, so there you go.
But
No.
Explain it to
You
you.
don't get it. You still don't get it.
Jesus.
It was disappointing.
Really?
It was very disappointing. We both ordered the same sandwich, and the sandwich came on a brioche, right? Which
Yum.
okay, fine, but it was a small sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it was chicken, and the chicken was like that thin. You know, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And it was $13 for the sandwich,
Yeah.
and you didn't even get fries.
What?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Just a plain
chips?
sandwich?
Nothing.
Not even a bag of chips?
That's
Nothing.
weird.
Wow.
They got to thank you for not letting us give you chips. That's what we got.
That's strange. Normally,
thought it was too.
Yeah,
Melissa
normally
said
it would
the same
come with
thing.
something. Come with like a bag of chips or a side of fries or a pickle or something.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Now this has got nothing to do with the person that waited on our table, who was a wonderful person.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know,
Well, they don't set the prices. Or
No.
they're doing their job, but prices of everything's outrageous. I mean, completely
this was crazy.
outrageous. Yeah.
This was crazy.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting fries to share.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't even get a pickle. Nothing.
That's really strange.
It was a small sandwich, like I got like it's
yeah,
a hamburger roll,
Yep.
right, on a big plate, and it came out, and I'm like, "Am I on a diet?"
Yeah, that's weird.
You know. And I even said to them, I said, of course, how was it? I said, it's tiny.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Especially
on a big plate. You think even for presentation
Was the
wise,
soda
they
separate?
would.
Soda, drink, whatever you had?
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is what we got: 2 small chicken sandwiches with, like I said, thin. I mean, you got more chicken. You get more chicken on a Wendy's sandwich.
Oh.
So just so you know. And what's a Wendy's sandwich? $6, $7.
I don't know. I don't go to Wendy's. They have square burgers on round buns.
I love Wendy's.
Nope, square burgers on round buns. It doesn't make sense to me. I've been boycotting Wendy's since I've forever.
Don't get me wrong. The sandwich was very good. It tasted. Wayne's lost his shit. Wayne's drunk this morning.
I'm sorry. Square burger on a round bun.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it doesn't
It's
make
true, though.
sense. The square
well,
to,
I
the,
get
the,
it, but
the burger to bun ratio.
Well, if that
is off.
screws you up, how about hot dogs and hot dog buns?
They're
How many hot dogs you get in a package? How many hot dog buns do you get?
He is drunk. He is drunk.
It's the same thing. Don't match.
No,
Was
but
Cranky's open this morning for breakfast?
No, it was Sunday. Went there when we had brunch Sunday.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, my wife got us a reservation with some of her friends, and
I want to do that.
it was good.
Yeah. That place is always busy. He's getting it.
Yeah, he's
A little bit.
a little bit. Uh-huh.
Okay, so
shut
He's
up.
really not. He's
no,
just
he's not. He's just playing it up.
All right, so you got 2 sandwiches.
2 sandwiches,
Mhm.
2 sodas, and a fries. An
Yep,
order
to
of
split,
fries
yep.
to split.
Like an appetizer type of because it
Yeah.
didn't come with the sandwich.
Guess how much the bill was?
All right, hold on. I'm
$30.
gonna say 45.
$43. 43 freaking dollars.
Yeah, for 2 sandwiches and fries.
Wayne is just like staring.
Yeah, that's the kind of that's at that point. Just
I don't see they're gonna
make it at home.
How they're gonna make it with that?
Mm-mm.
They're not gonna get a lot of return customers from that.
No.
Well, they do.
Is it a
apparently.
local place?
I'm not going to say anything.
No. I was just
Yeah.
wondering. I'm just the only reason I'm asking is, something like that with those kinds of prices in certain areas may be fine, but in a distressed community with
it's in
the
an area
demographic,
that you wouldn't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like how is it supported with wherever they're located,
Yeah.
the demographic and everything. But
Yeah, it
because
was.
that's a lot of money for 2 sandwiches.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was good.
Yep.
It tasted real good,
Mhm.
but it was very expensive
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
for what you had.
Yeah.
It's just.
I feel
I
like
was very like yeah, and
and that's just lunch. Like
it
that's
was
not
dinner.
even. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
But even still, that's
Yeah,
I
I
was
needed
saying-
to get a pizza after that.
yeah, right. Like, yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, Rich and I go out and he'll usually get a drink Sometimes I will, not every time, but I mean, we're not out of a restaurant for under $50, just the two of us. You know, between drinks, and he usually gets a soup, an appetizer, and then you get your entree.
That's
and-
different.
I know, but even still,
know?
like nowadays, it's like you don't. If you're gonna go out, you just plan on $50.
Yeah.
Because then you still have the tip, and then some restaurants are, they're
That's a
tacking
Taco
on.
Bell.
That's a DoorDash Taco Bell order.
If you go out with another couple, sometimes it's over $200.
You know what?
Those drinks add up.
I no longer worry about Wayne bringing coffee.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Stan says good morning. Victoria says good morning. And you're welcome, Stan. You've been a very nice gentleman my entire life. Victoria, speaking to her plane comments, she goes, "But did he crash?
Right. But did you die?
But did you die?" And I'll be honest with you, the last two landings were rough.
Yeah.
Laura, good morning. Victoria, no, we didn't get a pickle.
Well, when you're missing a couple wheels on the plane, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah. Have another scotch.
Tends to make
Wayne.
it a little bumpy.
The only way to fly.
Malo the wino. Here it is.
I wonder how much you have to pay for a couple little nips on the plane. You know?
A lot.
I don't know. I'm sure you got that down to a
A
science.
lot.
Laura says, I feel that way about restaurants. By the way, what we were talking about, the quality and portion size has gone down at many places. I understand that all restaurants are struggling with food costs, but it's just not worth it sometimes. Yeah. I mean, but I'll be honest with you. Most restaurants we go to, portion size is fine.
They're usually pretty big. Yeah. I mean,
they're
we usually
fine.
leave with a to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you was talking about crankies. I hardly finish anything.
Yep.
Oh, no, I think Cranky's is very good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We usually leave with a to go, which works for us because Rich will then take it for work.
Yeah.
So we get, 2 meals.
Yeah, we just hand him
that.
all our boxes and he goes to work.
Seriously. Not even joking. Not even joking. Mary Beth usually hands her plate over to him and he's like, all right, scraping it into the to go container.
This is for my
Takes
first snack
mine.
and this is for my second breakfast and my third breakfast. And
Yeah.
Have y'all moved into
And
the
he
same
takes-
house? That's what I'm thinking here.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
Rich is up there in the
No.
kitchen in his boxers,
Oh, he
scratching his ass. Mary Beth comes in. Good morning, honey. Yeah. And
No.
Kathy comes in and goes, gives Mary Beth, hi, Mary Beth, how are you? And here comes Wayne squeezing
give
his chicken. And then everybody disperses,
Oh,
and Wayne's
God.
going, what?
What's going on? What truck?
What's the matter with my chicken?
No, Rich will not let any food go to waste. He doesn't care. Whoever's at the table, he'll be like, I'll take it. We literally,
I do the same
we're
thing.
just all down. Yeah. Even at home, like, when we're finishing up dinner, everyone, usually my daughter, is always like pushing her plate to him. Like, here you go. Just take it.
At one time, I was known as the garbage disposal.
That's what he was known as,
Yeah.
the garbage man or the garbage something or other back in the day. Yeah.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's very, very true.
The boy can pack some food away.
I can't eat as much as I used to be honest with you.
No, I can't either. Finding that out. That doesn't mean I'm dropping weight.
No, as you get older, your metabolism slows down too. So that's
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Especially for women. It's really bad for women. All the hormonal changes and everything as you get older, and harder to get rid of weight in certain
Hormonal.
areas and whatever.
Hormonal.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you make a hormone?
Oh, Jesus.
You don't pay her. I'm so sorry, Griswold.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry for that.
Are you?
Yeah, no.
But are
Are you?
that's
No.
a thing
But
these days.
are
I
you?
notice that a lot of people will say that. You go, yeah. But are you?
Nope.
But did you?
Right.
And the older you
Uh-huh.
get, the worse your filter is.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, it's like,
Well, because you just don't care
Okay.
anymore. You're just like, yeah, whatever, screw it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
If you don't
no.
like it, whatever.
Am I here? I'm not here to impress you. I'm just here to tell you what I think. There
Mhm.
you go. You don't like it? Too bad.
Yep.
So,
All right. So what else is going on? Anything?
Let's see. So we were supposed to have somebody call in today. We talked about this yesterday, Mike. What happened to that?
So I had Alex Greslak. He reached out to me last week when we were talking about budget stuff because it's budget season, right?
Yeah.
So
And he
That's
was
been the budge.
and he was the chair of the Board of Finance.
The buzz
last
has
year.
been the budge.
Mhm.
so he said he wanted to come in. He wanted to talk about that $600,000 that we've been talking about.
That we're not paying back.
Or
It's out of payback.
That's right.
well,
It's something that we took out last year, or whatever you want to call it. We used last year to minimize the taxes.
To cover
regardless
a
of what it
gap
was, he
in the
wanted
budget,
to wanted to defend
Yeah.
the decision.
Mhm.
But anyway, with that being said, I told him, I said, look, I said, I'll get back to you. I said, we'll meet up, just as soon as I get back from my trip to Kansas. And he said, cool. And it's been Ghost City ever since. So,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
so Alex, if you're out there, I have been trying to contact you
Okay.
and give you your say, that you wanted to go ahead, but
Yeah, so I think it was just confusion with that 600,000. There were the folks that have been following along and going to Board of Finance meetings and all of that. I think there was, because we were told this year that in the beginning we're starting off with that 600,000, and then
in the hole.
in the hole, and in the hole, not because we borrowed it and we have to pay it back, but in the hole because we're $600,000 short in the budget. So either this is my understanding after it was explained to me. So either we cut another 600,000 from the budget, or we
Weird.
take another 600,000 from the emergency fund, or we increase the taxes to cover it. And last year they opted to take 600,000.
And they're going to do it again.
No. They increased that. They started off the mill rate with the point.
1.1 million with the
1
600,000
Yeah.
and the start of the loan payment
For the field.
for 400,000,
Yeah.
400 and change.
So they opted this year to use tax money to increase the taxes to cover that shortfall, that $600,000 shortfall. Not shortfall from the emergency fund, but shortfall from the actual budget.
Why did we bond the field? Honestly, why didn't we just pay for it?
I don't know. I wasn't involved that early on. I wasn't part of all.
Where are you
going to
get the $3.5 million?
Sending
That money goes
town.
to the. Oh yeah. So, from my understanding, that money the extra goes to the general fund. So
Mhm.
that would have to have been appropriated by.
Okay, so why can't we
I think.
appropriate that money and get it done with? And
Is that money? I think is already appropriated for other things. I don't
So
know. That
here-
would be a question.
So
for
that goes
Eric
towards
and the Board of
the
Finance.
budget. Without that $3 million that they're bringing in from tuition students or something, I think it was going to be like another $2.5 to $3 million increase, because that goes towards the budget.
okay, I'm really just asking the
Yeah,
question.
I'm not
I
really
mean,
sure. Yeah. good
So
question.
everybody that's complaining, about what we're paying for the field and all that stuff with the tuition,
I'm not
students coming in,
complaining.
I know
I-
you're not, but some people are worried about
Sure,
it. But that,
sure.
so some of this money that's coming back to the town is minimizing the tax increase.
Yeah.
Because it's
tuition money, you
because
mean?
10%, yeah,
Yeah.
10% of it comes back towards paying off either the school budget or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all coming out of the town and school budgets,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're paying for
So-
it one way or another,
right? One way or another.
no matter which budget.
And that's a 10-year bond. So for 10 years, we got 9 more payments after this.
It's what, $400,000 a year?
Yeah, roughly. I think that's what it was. And I just looked at the budget yesterday. It was, I think it was like 439.
Yeah, it's 4 and
Something like
change.
that.
It's a 10-year bond.
10 year.
That's
So
Well, that's not horrible.
So
I mean,
and the the budget for anyone who's interested is on the Grizzled Facebook page. You have to dig for it a little bit. It's in where the notice is for the public hearing
Why
on
don't you
April
post-
30th.
you want to post it in news and notes?
I did.
You did?
I did it yesterday.
Okay.
Yep, I posted it yesterday. I posted on Grizzled Now, Grizzled Discuss, News and Notes, and on the RTC page. But and with the link right to it with the announcement that the
Did you
public
get the
hearing
King's
is
approval?
4:30. Did I what?
Did you get the King's approval?
The King's approval
Yeah,
for what?
I'm sure you're.
Oh! I don't know. I posted it. I never go back and double check, but I mean, I put it out there for anyone who's
No,
interested,
it's-
and I printed it out. It's 41 pages. It takes a little while to kind of look through if you're not used to looking at it, but everything's there for those people who are like, oh, we're paying all these taxes. What do we get for our money? Well,
it's 41
tells
pages
you,
if you get this.
Right. Line by line, it tells you exactly what you get for that money. And I mean, a lot of it is pay for the employees, the town employees, insurance, pension, just all that stuff.
Same with school.
That's a big, that's the biggest chunk of it, I think. But that's what you're getting, a lot of it. But it's right there, line by line.
It goes up every year, and
of course,
like insurance does.
Yep.
Especially that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
And this year was
huge.
Transportation, wasn't it? The school.
Well, some of it was insurance, and some of it was transportation. But actually, they got a good deal in the transportation.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, it's not as high as some other schools. Matter of fact, some other schools are taking a harder hit on cuts and stuff like that because they didn't really look ahead far enough to see what was coming.
Yeah.
They were utilizing a lot of their funds, mismanaging their funds and things like that. And I guess the school, Griswold's losing 2 teaching positions, I believe. And then other schools are losing, tens and dozens or whatever. So,
because a lot of the
tough.
COVID money is running out, and some other towns didn't utilize their COVID money very wisely. So now things that were covered by that COVID money is not covered anymore. So they're losing those.
Did you bring your tarot cards?
No, I didn't bring my tarot cards. I got to memorize, though. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Laura was hoping you brought your tarot cards today because this normally would be Psychic Thursday.
Yeah. Yes, it would be.
Yep.
I hope Lisa's doing fine. I hope she's feeling fine.
She had some testing done today. So
okay, all right. Got to take care of yourself. Got to get yourself checked out. I probably should have had myself checked out before I showed up today because apparently I'm out of it.
Let's see here. Good morning, Scott Fryer.
Morning.
It's 2024. Your taxes are going up.
Yep.
Everyone's taxes are going up. Everything is going up. Yep. This is what you voted for. Complain at the ballot box.
That's what I keep saying. Vote. You got to vote. If you don't like it,
don't bitch.
Change it. Yep. You got to vote.
So,
actually, hold on. That just reminds me though, with the budget, that was the biggest increase was this early voting stuff.
Oh,
I think it's a $50,000 line item now, if I remember right, because of the early voting.
Oh, but they said it was 10,000.
Yeah, they said it was. I think Jennifer the other night.
I was just going to say we ain't heard shit from Jen Goff here lately. You notice that
they're in session, so she's probably busy. But so at the borough meeting the other night, which was streamed, and I have to go back to see exactly what it was, but I think she said it was, I don't know, $2,500 a day for early voting to pay for, because you have to pay for the workers. You got to pay. I mean, it's not free, to have the early voting. So that increased like a lot.
Right.
So that was a big piece of the, it went from whatever it was before up to 50,000.
What was the bang for the buck for that?
Well, y'all wanted it.
I think we had 54 people.
I don't think we all wanted that.
No,
that was
forced on us.
Bend over, here it comes again from the state. Thank you very much.
Another mandate.
Another mandate.
Yep, that's not funded. Sorry. Yeah.
Lori wants to know. Hey, Lori. Good morning, Kathy. Is the education budget included in your post? Or is that just the general government budget?
It was the general government one, but it didn't list the line by line, but the line by line is on the Board of Ed on the website for the school.
Okay.
I'll dig for it and
you probably just had the big number there probably from the school. We probably just had the big number from the school.
I mean it was included.
Oh, on the line item, yeah.
Yeah, no, no, that's a good point.
For the one that's posted, but on the web page for the town, but for the school web page is posted.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll go through, I'll get it and I'll post that one too. I'll edit my posts. Thank you.
Victoria says we had our public hearing on the budget. Hardly any residents showed up.
Of course.
The ones that did obviously didn't understand how to even read a budget. Mm-hmm. I'm sure everyone will bitch once it gets passed.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll have barely anybody come out to vote on the referendum. And then taxes will go up. Everyone will get the bill. And then everyone will be bitching. My taxes went up. Oh, my God. What do they want us to do? What are we getting for this?
Well, there's only going to be 2 out of the 7 residents in Sterling that'll show. So
probably have more pigs and cows that show up than people.
Go there, you start hearing banjos.
Oh my God. We just lost everybody in Sterling now, all 12 of them. Jesus Christ. Victoria, don't move because there goes the population.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, it's the same thing every year. It's going to happen. No one's going to, there might be a few people that show up to the public hearing.
Well, here's the deal,
But,
right?
and then people are going to bitch.
If you've been
afterwards.
paying attention nationally, what's been happening in the last 3-4 years and how the inflation's been skyrocketing, and I forget what year it was, maybe it was 21 or something like that. It was up at like 18% or 8%. It was going up 8%. I think for the year it went up like 18%. Or something. It was crazy. For the last couple of years, it's been, up in the teens, how much it's gone up in the last 3 years.
Yep.
So it's, for us to sit here and say, we can't increase taxes because that affects labor costs, it affects material costs. I mean, even for the roads, it's getting
it's
expensive to repair roads. And that's one of the biggest complaints that I heard knocking on doors was taxes and roads. Taxes and roads.
Yep.
You write a song about taxes and roads.
But they said
That's
at
it.
this point, on
Taxes
average,
and roads, right?
Taxes
Okay,
and
hold
roads.
on.
So
Hold on.
they said at this point that a quick calculation at the last Board of Finance meeting that with the 1.5 now, 1.5 mil that they're at proposed. So with the 1.5 mil increase for a house that's valued at around 250, it would be approximately like 350, 360 a year increase.
$30
So
a month.
$30 a month. That's where we're at right now. That's what's proposed. So,
And that's not a lot.
no, $30 a month. I mean,
well, I'm not saying that's something for some people on a fixed budget, but I'm just saying we started out at 1.1 mil.
yeah,
We only added 0.4 mil for things that we need for the town. There's things that were cut that some people, like for Ryan's case, things were cut for Ryan's programs. Things were cut from school programs. Things were cut from the roads.
I mean, 1.5 mil is bare bones, almost skeleton budget.
Yeah.
And it's
0.67 of that is from 600,000.
And the
taken to cover the
To
budget last year.
right.
So, and then we want to talk about, and to get it down to 1.5, they borrowed another 150,000 to get it to 1.5. Realistically, and Paul and I, and you talked about this yesterday, this is probably a year where we just need to bite the bullet and make it 1.8 so we can get some things back in there, fix the roads. We need to extend the life of our trucks. We were talking about that. There's a capital item on the capital budget for a wash pit, and we need to probably get a wash pit installed so we can extend the life of our vehicles and things like that. Otherwise, we're going to be paying more money for large vehicles for the firehouses and the town garage.
And I'm sure other towns are in the same boat.
Yep.
Everyone's
we're not
going
alone,
through it.
but-
No, everyone's going through it. But surrounding towns' mill rate's even higher. So if you think this is bad, try moving to another town. Forget it.
That was part of the conversation we had the other night, right? The firehouses is, people want to, keep some stuff and come up with some solutions, but I don't think. And some people don't like to hear what I'm going to say, but I think every year you're going to have a little bit of a mill increase. You're going to have
agree.
to.
No,
Otherwise,
I agree
you
with
get
that.
a couple 0 mills, and then you're going to have this kind of year. You're going to be sitting there at a 1.5 to 2 mil increase just to catch up.
Yeah.
We can't catch up because if you do that, you're falling behind.
Yeah.
Victoria says, I wonder why it is the town's responsibility to be fiscally responsible, yet the state and federal government aren't held to the same standards.
Agreed.
Hey, Rich, good morning. Canova says, gasoline in Lisbon is up almost 75 cents in the last 4 weeks.
Is it really? Oh my gosh.
It honestly is.
So I have to say, I've barely been driving now that all 3 kids have their license and I work from home. The only driving I do is like here, town hall, the
I
borough
don't know if it's
building.
going up that much. I mean, it depends on where you
Holy
go, I guess.
cow.
But I pretty much go to the Shell in Lisbon, as you can tell by the Dunkin' Donuts coffee here. Because I have to, Mike threatens me every morning. No, he doesn't. Anyway, no, he doesn't. Look at the look on his
Say a
face.
damn word to you
So anyway,
about it.
so it's probably going up 50 cents. I don't know about 75, but I know it's going up. It used to be in the low $3, $3.10, $3.13. Now it's
no,
about
it's like
360
$3.80.
something,
Oh,
$3.70.
no, it went up again.
Did it go again?
Jeez.
Was it Tuesday I filled up or something like that? It was 363 for regular.
Summer's coming. The summer gas. That
yeah,
damn
the
summer
summer
gas.
gas. Well,
Fire
always-
just made a good point, though. He said conflict in the Middle East always drives prices up.
Of
too,
course,
so.
but when isn't there a conflict in the Middle East?
Well, conflict in the Middle East and then shutting down oil production doesn't help either.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody
You know,
just
it's
did that.
funny. I feel like a few years ago we had no conflict in the Middle East and producing oil here. What happened?
We didn't have any issues in the Ukraine. We didn't have any issues in the Middle East. We didn't have anything, but we had a mad bomber in the office ready to push the button to blow everybody up, according to the media.
Mhm.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Thank you, millennials.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all aren't paying your house taxes
Mhm.
So it's going to be a burden
because you don't
on
own
the
a
fixed
house.
budget people because some of them, when we were walking around, I was hearing, I don't know if I can afford to keep my house.
Mhm.
Taxes keep going up.
Yep.
On top of that, now we got the new news for the Pura decision about the electrical rates, and that's an average of $30 to $38 a month for people.
Well, that's the thing. It's not just the taxes. It's the taxes combined with the increased electrical rates, the increase in insurance on vehicles. It's everything combined, and people they're maxed out.
And a lot of it isn't. You can't really blame the utilities. You got to sit there and say, look at all these fees that they have to pay for. That's mandated by the state.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of mandates that are costing us money. So when you go to the polls this year, think about that.
Yeah.
Think about what's going on in Hartford with the early voting. Yeah, is that a great idea? Yeah, every great idea is going to cost you some money.
No.
But it's costing
everything,
people money. It's costing the state money.
Mm-hmm.
They got to get it from somewhere.
So we're talking about, like Kathy just said, maxed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So while you two were having your conversation, I was busy writing and recording a song.
All right, let's hear it.
If you're ready, I have it on my phone here. I don't know if you saw me step away. I mean, it was within a blink of an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Then I time traveled back, and then it's like it never happened. So here we go.
With a square Wendy's burger.
In our town of Griswold, all we hear are complaints. Taxes rising up high, roads full of restraints. 11 drivers and it's feeling the strain and the strain. Voices echoing loud, but nothing seems to change.
Oh my God! I feel like I need a lighter.
Potholes and cracks, traffic jams on repeat. Frustration building up from my head to our feet. Government promises
Looking to it, the concert's not, right?
Yeah.
the wind. We keep on hoping for a new beginning.
God.
We're tired of the same old song. Taxes up, roads are so wrong. Citizens of Griswold standing strong.
Oh my God.
You want the rap version?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
It's time to move on.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
How did you do that? There must be some app.
AI.
I know what you're talking about. Let's do this. And
That should be the theme song for the town meeting next Tuesday night. How's that? Why don't you play it then?
All right, you can hear. Oh, let's hear this in cinematic. You want to hear it in cinematic?
Not really. No.
Come on.
He's playing with his toys now. Boys and toys. Here we go.
Post it to the news and notes page.
Yeah, there you go.
All
News and notes. Or Griswold discuss.
right, that made me nervous. What?
No. Would make you nervous, okay? That is,
No,
He's
the
excited.
evil laugh, the
Yeah,
look
he's got
of
that-
the
Oh.
light bulb going off. That made me a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
All right, so we got a BOE meeting tonight.
oh,
Trying to change the subject.
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever.
We do.
Who cares? Let's see. Kids are in school. Great. Motion to adjourn.
Wish it was
Kids
that
are-
easy.
Kids are-
Bueller? Bueller?
Bueller?
Bueller?
Yeah.
There's never
Second. So moved.
we never have an issue getting a motion to adjourn
No.
at any meeting.
No.
Well, last Tuesday's Board of Finance meeting, I was like 2.5 hours.
Oh,
Holy
that was
moly.
a long one.
I it looked like the guys up on the board there were ready to jump at it when somebody said time for adjourn. It's like
Yeah.
nobody could raise their hand
Fast enough. I
enough to
know.
get
that,
out of there.
That was a long meeting.
And everybody else in the audience was ready to go too.
Yeah.
I think that was enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, you're talking about this AI thing.
Yeah.
No, I told you exactly how this song was created.
Uh-huh.
But just because you don't want to buy into that, I can't help you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
So what had happened is I did the song, time traveled back, so it was just an even seal,
Right.
an
Yeah.
even scene.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure. Yep. Got it.
Got it good.
Mm-hmm.
why don't you take the 600,000 with you, go back and fix it, and then we don't have to worry about it.
No, I want to make you suffer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be a thorn in our side. It's going to be even though some people, I'm starting to understand it. I still have a problem with it because I still got I don't know, $6.5 million in the fund or whatever, and it's like,
But what fund?
So we got to turn
the
around
general fund, I guess. Yeah, pick a fund, any fund.
we got to turn around and blame early voting on why we have to cut
No.
Phil Michelle's job in half.
No,
It's not just the early voting.
I know.
Is somebody saying that?
No,
Oh,
I'm just-
okay.
well,
if you do the numbers. I mean, you're saving 30 to spend 50.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's one of those decisions you got to make. But then again, they kept the van in for him, but they cut
think
Phil's
they
job.
I
And you heard Ryan. He said, "I would rather have Phil than the van," which why they should have had instead of. This is all proposed, right? Let's bring that up again. This is just proposed cuts. This isn't the final cut. This isn't, and there's going to be hearing to talk about what people are really looking for, what people really want, and they'll make the adjustments. But, he would much prefer, with all the programs that are going to be affected, as he said the other day, have Phil keep continuing on. He hasn't even been in the job a year, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I think they said he started in September or October.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go again.
Hold on. Wayne wants to narrate everything these days, if you notice. So here we are. Here we go.
It's the acoustic version.
I think this is the Enya.
Yeah.
And the Enya version.
Why is it? Where the hell are the lyrics?
Well, they're talking about the budget. Probably don't have much to say. It's a long intro.
There's no lyrics.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear any lyrics.
No.
But even one of the lines, residents of Latham Drive
Oh,
are fed up and not afraid to speak out and strive. We just want our voices heard. Fix the roads, lower the taxes. It's our only word.
Latham Drive
You're
is
not
pretty
getting
rough.
both.
Yeah. Latham
Actually-
Drive is rough.
Yeah, it
I
is.
do
It is.
get
Taxes are not going down.
No, they'll never go down.
That's what we have to
Even with
realize.
economic development, even if we were to have
That's
some
it.
huge thing come in, taxes will most likely not go down.
won't go up as
The
much.
rate of increase will be lower. That's
the whole point with the economic development is to
Yeah.
minimize the impact. It will
Yeah.
never go away, but it'll minimize the impact to the residents.
Mhm.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. We want to pay our respects to all of our fine sponsors here at SNSN.
And Mike's going to fix his AI.
And one of the reasons why we are able to do high school sports like today, we're going to be at Grizzle High School as Grizzle takes on their rival Plainfield. That is today, this afternoon. And Saturday, we're going to be doing a doubleheader at Dodd Stadium. So there's 3 games coming up, and all because of these folks right here.
New year, same problem. These insurance prices always seem to be on the rise. Is it simply the company you're with, or is there more you can be doing to manage your insurance cost? Call the Burns Agency today and let our qualified staff walk you through coverage options, eligible discounts, and other cost savings. You can reach us at burnsagency.com, by phone, or better yet, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1930.
City Savings Bank's commitment to helping local businesses fuel growth was recognized by the Small Business Administration and readers of the Commercial Record. We invite you to put our winning commercial lending team to work for your business. Because when local businesses succeed, we all win. To learn more, visit jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Dentist. In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
No, we don't.
I usually get a cut.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
All right, that last message right there brought to you by Griswold Pride, griswoldpride.org. Pride stands for the Partnership to Reduce the Influence of Drugs for Everyone. Here are some other sponsors that also participate a lot, and we thank them, especially when it comes to us going on the road. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. We were talking about Uncle Cranky's. Absolutely, Uncle Cranky's.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Go there and eat.
Yeah, we're allowed to talk about Uncle Cranky's.
Yeah. Go there, eat food.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Let's see, another restaurant. Oh, God. Dean's Corner Diner.
Mm-hmm.
Dean's Corner Diner. They've been there for, let's see, it was Cliff's Corner, then it was Ed's Corner, then it was Dean's Corner.
And they DoorDash.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever DoorDashed the, 0.2 miles that I live away from it, but just saying.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Rubino's Full Circle Restaurant. They're a new full-service restaurant on 138. I've been there a bunch of times.
Yeah, you might see some people there tonight at Cranky's later tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
I gotta feed my brother's dog first.
Yeah. Do you? Well,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Not for Florida.
You don't want to talk about going to eat at one of our sponsors and then say, oh, we got to feed the dog.
I do love my brother's dog. Sorry.
Capital Property Group. LLC. Find them on Facebook. Capital Property Group. P7 Construction LLC. Just look. You can just look up all these folks up on social media, and you'll be able to find them.
Yeah,
and of course, Dr. Jenny, Plainfield Family Chiropractic. Awesome folks. I love Dr. Jenny. She was
really cool, and she was in here. And you've been going to see her, right?
I saw her a couple times. Yeah, she's straightened. Yeah, she helped my back problem out.
You go there, it's nice candlelight. She cracks your back.
Mm-hmm.
The receptionist brings in a glass of wine. No. Plainfield Family Chiropractic.
Yep.
860-317-1212.
Check
Right
that
on
out.
Railroad Avenue.
I got to swing a golf club the other day.
Ooh.
First time starting to get ready for that. Seems like every year it's getting harder and harder to start off in the season.
Yeah.
Getting
TNT
older.
Stiff.
TNT Tumblers and Teas. That's one of our things here.
Is it?
Yes.
Haven't heard about it yet.
Matter of fact, you have a tumbler
I
right
do.
there. And
she's got
that
the
was
fire
made-
department tumbler.
Yeah, show it. Go right up to the camera. That right there, it was made for the fire department, which was given away to the members.
It was a thank you for the members.
Yeah.
So each member got one of these. So yeah.
So we do custom work on those, obviously.
Yep.
And
Yeah, this one was
many
really
other
cool.
things.
Yep.
Many other things as well.
Yeah, I've been bringing this around instead of my big 1 gallon jug that I was carrying.
Is that water?
This
in
one's it's water with hydrolyte. I put hydrolyte in it because I don't drink enough water. So I've
Good
been
morning,
putting more
Michelle
stuff in
in
it.
Colorado. How are you?
Oh, Colorado.
She
Wow.
has a lot of our tumblers. I think
yeah?
probably 25.
Holy
Oh.
crap.
Oh,
She
yeah,
a collector?
She's gotten
Or
quite a
does
few.
she
She just bought another one last week.
Or is she that thirsty?
She's very thirsty.
Sure she likes to collect or what? She must have a lot of cabinet space.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I don't know. Chili, how do you display them? Do you have an area where you put all your tumblers in, or
Like
there's two ladies that have purchased a bunch. Michelle is one. Another one is a lady named Dawn. She has over 50.
holy cow.
Yeah.
Must she put them in
Oh
curio
my
cabinets or something?
God.
I don't know. Haven't been to her house. She's in Colorado.
That's what I was thinking. Back when you were younger and your grandparents had like the old curio cabinets with their tchotchkes and their china and their, that you just never touched, it was just for display.
Because they're in a bookcase.
Okay. I just picture one of those curio cabinets instead of all the china and the tchotchkes, all the tumblers all set up.
He wants to
That's pretty
smack
cool.
me around today.
That's all
I can
right.
tell. He's just like,
No. Just don't talk about the damn truck. That's all right.
The truck?
food truck.
Oh.
The food truck.
Oh, gotcha.
That went over my head. You
It
had
did.
to emphasize that.
It did.
Yeah.
We got you though.
Yeah.
One of the things that you can do is we can create a tumbler for your favorite sporting athlete. So if you have somebody that, if you're a parent of a high school student, that we can do that specifically for your kid
or your grandkids.
Yeah. Well, Trey, you got one too.
That one's still sitting by the sink.
Yeah.
She has not put it away. She likes to look at it every morning. Oh yeah, because she sees her two favorite little girls staring at her, so she loves it.
Yeah.
So
and with graduation coming up, you could use it for graduation, something they can bring off to college or wherever they're going after graduation.
Yep.
Fits very nicely in the cup holders in the car.
And out of the depths of hell is Peggy. Hey, Peggy.
Where's she been?
And where's she been?
Where's she been?
Lurking in the background. She goes, thank you for being so supportive. I think that Peggy is the one that does most of the artwork, like 99.9%.
So creative.
Yeah,
I really wish I had that kind of creative mind. The stuff I've seen her do that you've showed me, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. And
she did that one.
Yeah.
She did that tumbler right there.
And it's like she makes it seem effortless.
She
whatever.
She did my tumbler.
She did yours. She did Lori Sorter's for little Josie.
Yeah.
Which came out adorable.
Yeah.
I thought. I love the ones with the kids, because then they they look speaking of the depths of hell, Kevin Cunningham says, hello, Mike.
What about us?
Yeah.
Not saying hi to us? That's so rude.
Yeah,
I know.
So rude.
Yeah, I know. We're nobody. What would this show be like without us showing up, Kathy? Huh? I don't know. We'd be able to do something in the morning. I know that, except just sit
I'd
here.
have nobody to talk to. I certainly wouldn't be caffeined up like this either. Peggy said this before too, but she just typed it in, when it comes to making tumblers. She goes, cute kids make it easy.
Yeah. I can see that.
You can do it for your pets.
You can do it for anything. Yeah.
You can do it for anything you want.
Pets, kids.
Until you actually have it. Did you get a different feeling when you actually held that thing and this is cool? More so than, hey, I want to get a tumbler for, I want to get a cup for my grandkids.
It was when I first saw it, I said, yeah, this is great. She's going to love it. My daughter's going to love it. My son-in-law is going to love it, because he can take it to work with him and still, have this picture of his two girls there and stuff like that. And I gave it to his mother, a couple to his mother and the other father-in-law, in-law and stuff like that. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they've all got them and they enjoy them. So especially those, I mean, I got one of the fire ones. They had an extra one. They gave it to me because I just joined, but I got one of those. But when you have the kids or your pets or your favorite, things like that.
Kevin Cunningham says, okay, because you forgot. He goes, hell to all of you.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if that's a Freudian slip.
Hell to you too.
Hello. Hello. So anyway,
let's see.
Will you stop building stuff up there? Stop it.
Victoria says, all hail King Kevin of Plainfield. And good morning, Rachel. Since she just said hello to Chili, but not the rest of it.
Said hello to who?
If you run out of room up there, Kevin, send some down our way, will you?
Have some what? Room?
Rooms,
Oh,
land.
yeah.
Stop building stuff.
I know. You know.
Yeah.
I still say we need an IKEA here. I want an IKEA. That'd be cool. We don't have one around here.
We'll put it next to the Jewett City Airport.
Well, I was thinking like instead of like the River Ridge project or whatever, Heritage River, instead of that, throw an IKEA over there.
No, I think Heritage River owns the land,
but
there's still plenty of land over there. Yeah, you could
it'd bring in more taxes.
I think you ought to put a Cumberland Farms.
Cumberland Farms.
We need
Cumberland Farms with a Taco Bell next to
Where's
it.
our Cumberland Farms?
Or
maybe
Kevin.
another Starbucks. We need another Starbucks.
We don't need any more Starbucks or Dunkin'.
Come on, you don't like to pay $7 for a coffee? Come on,
burnt tasting bitter coffee.
You know?
Yum.
I like. I get them once in a while. I like them. It's different. So
not a fan, but wait,
What,
definitely
Starbucks?
definitely need a Cumbies.
Oh, but if you're in the know, it's Starbucks.
Starbucks. But no, wouldn't IKEA be cool? The closest one we have is New Haven, I think, right? I don't think
IKEA?
we don't have one this way. And this would pull people from Mass, Rhode Island, because people go from all over to go to an IKEA.
Kevin Cunningham says, "What stuff are you talking about? Like Uline,
Uline.
Plainfield Pavilion, Moose Up Rotary Park,
Whatever.
new sidewalk projects, other new unannounced projects? Shut the hell up, Kevin."
I don't want to
deserve
hear
that.
it.
I deserved it. Good for you, Kevin.
I don't want to hear it.
Good for you, Kevin.
It's funny. Last week. I was thinking about Kevin because I hadn't seen him or even seen him in here.
Clearly, he's
in a
busy
while,
trying to bring in
stuff.
Business.
Yeah.
You know, he's got somebody to help him with that, right? That new economic development director. So,
but the Amazon building's empty. Damn it!
They're paying their taxes,
I know.
so who
I know.
gives a crap?
That's my point. Yeah.
Yeah, what are they losing?
That's what people keep
potential jobs. It is not happening there for whatever reason because Amazon's not opening up, but they're paying their taxes.
But then they will be opening. Like,
so
I think they're
still
putting
paying
in
their taxes.
They're putting in the chargers.
Yeah.
200, I think he said chargers last time. He
That's
was
if
here.
they can get a hold of electric vans. Stop making those. I don't know.
Daryl Nadu from the Healthy Computers,
Hey,
School
Daryl.
Street, Jewett City. By the way, are you still going to be staying at School Street?
Was he moving?
Hope so.
I don't know.
What's he doing?
He was taking on he was doing new things.
Oh,
with
because the
business.
entertainment next door left. Now he's going to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plainfield is the garage capital of Connecticut.
The garage capital?
Storage.
Oh, like
Yeah.
warehouses. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're still
paying
bringing
their
in
bills,
revenue.
yeah.
Getting revenue.
They're paying it. And that's
Mhm.
all that matters, as long as it's going into the town's coffers,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, you ought to probably get Kevin on again so he can rub it in some more, live on your show.
And
And I'll sit right here and I'll just, sulk like a puppy.
Yeah. But you know what
I know.
else though? With Plainfield, they have all of that, but they still have that quiet feel. It's still plain. There's still, the parts of Plainfield that were quiet are still quiet. It's still, like people complain here. We don't want, economic development here because we're going to turn into like some metropolitan city. No,
they haven't.
Mm-mm.
No, it's still nice and rural.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lisbon. Lisbon's got all that development, but
Sparkman
you go down the road.
He says, no, you're putting it here. This is where you're doing it.
Yep.
Because we want to keep the residential areas
Of course.
residential.
Yep.
And he is true to his word.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
we
so-
can do the same here. Yeah. We're not looking to put an IKEA on Rickstown or something like that, like
I don't even go to Rickstown on a good day.
Yeah, we're
that's
not.
like 10 miles away.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. Like we're not looking to put a Costco down on 201 or like that's not happening.
Oh well.
Is that all we got?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not really. There's one more. It's Earth Day this weekend. Earth Day cleanup.
Yes, it is.
in the town. So,
Saturday.
And drug take back.
7 a.m. to 1 p.m. The transfer station will be open, and you can drop stuff off for free.
Not only that, but if you have, let's say you don't have a truck.
Yep.
You can actually call, and if they have time, they will, because they know they have volunteers, and still send people to you to pick. And I'll be honest, I don't own a truck, and
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
You can call the
Wait,
first
Sonny,
selectman.
can you help me move?
Yeah.
You can
that's
call
okay.
the first
station.
selectman to set that up.
Yes, yeah. So there's that option too.
Yeah.
The drug take back day. This is actually a national event. So So Chili and Peggy and Rachel, who live in different parts of the country. So like Chili is in Colorado, Rachel's in northern South Northern North Carolina or northern South Carolina. And then who did they else that I just mentioned? Peggy's in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So those Mormons, man, they are dropping all that.
And then way out there is Victoria and Sterling.
Banjo, please.
And locally, the drug take back will be at the senior center this year.
Yeah, I have the graphic up right now.
Okay.
The Griswold Senior Center, 220 Taylor Hill Road in Griswold. Griswold has collected over 2,500 pounds of unwanted, unused, expired medications. Don't put them down the toilet. Don't throw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
If you bring them to one of these DEA national drug take-back days, they will be collected appropriately and disposed of and destroyed appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
And no sharps and that kind of stuff.
No sharps or liquids.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll be walking up and down Slater and picking stuff up.
You can even bring like vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Over the counter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That you're pet meds.
Yep.
That you're not using. If you want to just clean out the cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why, and I learned this a long time ago. I've learned a lot from Grizzle Pride and Miranda Mahoney, and one of the things they've talked about or she's talked about is get rid of the stuff that you have, because let's say you're going to sell your house, right? Or let's say you're a granny or grandpa, right, and you have pain pills, for your sciatica.
Right,
My sciatica's bothering me, you punk.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Frederick, your grandson, comes up. I don't know, just pulled it out of the hat.
Okay.
Comes and goes, "Hey, Grandma, can I get some lunch? I gotta go to the bathroom."
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep them locked up. Because that'll happen. They'll go in or here was something that was a fad. People were setting up viewings for houses to buy supposedly. But one of the things they would do is they go to, because people believe, not narcotics,
but they'll leave their meds in
their
their
meds,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's
they would steal their meds.
Mm-hmm.
People would forget them.
Yeah.
And then let's say you would go set an appointment to view Kathy's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll say Kathy, forgot some of her meds or left them there or whatever.
Or it could be an open house or something.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
People go right to the medicine cabinet and look to see if there's anything there.
I could see that.
So,
yep.
Yeah. So they're in all, they're in everybody's area. This is a national event from the
national
Drug
event?
Enforcement Agency.
National event to go in people's houses?
No.
And steal
No.
drugs?
No.
Well, you went from there right into this is a national event.
Oh.
Well, and think about, when you're prescribed a medication and like say halfway through, then your doctor changes it or something. And, so you stop that one and start a new one. Now you have half a bottle of whatever, and you kind of forget about it. You throw it in the back of the cabinet or whatever. And you're like, those kinds of things. That's what you want to clean up.
Yeah.
Get rid of. You don't need it.
I remember one time I was sitting down there with Miranda, and this was back, I believe, it was Trooper McCarthy. And some guy brought in like cases of fentanyl but it was prescribed fentanyl. It was his mother was a cancer patient, and she passed. And imagine if that got on the street,
or if kids got a hold of it. Yeah, that'd be.
Exactly.
I wonder. They probably don't, since they don't take liquids or anything like that. But I wonder if they take patches. Because some medications are patches or topicals, like creams and things like that. I wonder if they take those. I'm not sure. I'm guessing
it
it's
says
just
is
pills.
sharps or liquids are not accepted.
Okay.
Oh, you can try.
Yeah, bring it, and then
And
if
they'll
not,
tell you yay or nay.
Yeah. Just thought about it. Yeah. Yeah,
So
because not all medications are pills or liquid.
Yeah. So that is Saturday.
Yep. 7 to 1. You can
7 to 1.
7 to 1.
That's that's
the transfer station.
okay. The drug take back day
Sorry,
though is
yeah.
10 to 2.
Yep. My bad.
So I'm
Sorry.
like, wait a minute,
No,
I don't want to
sorry.
get this
Yeah,
confused.
Sorry,
the Earth.
yep, you're right.
The Earth Day pickup 7 to 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And dropping off garbage 7 to 1 at the transfer station.
And again, if you, oh, by the way, get there early.
The transfer station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's always a line.
There's a line, so get there as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be like, oh crap.
Yeah. And so my son, you know how he's been doing his.
Does he wait in line and go pick through things?
He probably will, but this Saturday he's like, Mom, I got you. He was like, I got my trailer, and now he's got us like he got vinyl put on it. He's like, I'll go around and pick stuff up.
Sure. And he'll keep what he wants, right?
I don't know
That's
what
not dumb.
No, I'm like, what? Okay. He's like, I'll go help pick stuff up.
That's not stupid.
I got you, Mom. He's like, I'm available that day. Okay,
Perfect.
thanks. So
Perfect.
He's going around. He's going to
I
be
didn't even
advertising.
think of that.
Yeah, he's going to be advertising while he's bebopping around his trailer with the vinyl. He's got, buy, sell, trade. He's got his phone number.
So are we going to throw the garbage in the back of his trailer there, and then you can take it to the town garage?
Oh my God.
Patchogue, the friends of Patchogue Forest will come around and pick up our bags. I'll just call them, text them, and they'll come and Sharon will come around.
Because,
Yep,
I
pick it
do
up.
have a truck. I can throw stuff in the back of my truck. I've been known to do that.
Well, I thought we were going to have Rich's truck, but then he put on the calendar that he's got some class or something. I'm like, oh, isn't that convenient?
Now, I got to
So
look
he
in
won't
the
be
back
around.
of Rich's truck, and I'm going to tell you something. Where is he going to fit anything?
Well, he'd have to take his
He's
all
got
of his
so
stuff.
much fire gear back there. It's
Fire
unbelievable.
gear, EMS stuff, all of this
and all that
crap.
stuff.
Yeah, he'd have to take it out.
All right.
What else we got to talk about? Or it's 10 o'clock already? Did I
It's
hear the
after.
bells?
Yeah, we
Did I
did.
miss the
15.
bells?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
But we had things to to kind of get through.
Yep.
By the way, well, this is probably the last thing we can run off today. Is no, I'm not going to.
Oh, what?
I'll show you later. It's not what
What
you think. All right, Alex Greslak finally
what a
texted me back.
tease. Okay.
That's all. I just didn't want to.
Oh, is he going to call in now?
No.
Tell him to call in Tuesday.
He's studying to be an attorney.
Yep.
And he's got finals, and he's been hunkered down in the library. So
Yeah. Yep.
So all right, whatever. So hopefully we'll get him next week.
Yeah. Well, and you have Scott Davis coming in next week.
Tuesday is Scott Davis. Let's see.
And Tuesday night at 7 p.m. is the public hearing for the budget.
Yes. Yeah.
At the middle school. Yep. 7 p.m. public hearing for the budget. So that's where it'll be presented. I'm not sure if I'm
Is it in
guessing.
the cafeteria?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not
We're
sure.
talking about the education budget?
No. This is for the whole town budget.
Okay.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. So it's my understanding there'll be a presentation on the town side, and then there'll be a presentation on the education budget.
Okay. And 7 people will show up.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic on that one and hope more show up. But hey, it's only you can't, you can put it out there. You can't make them want to get involved. So
No, it's the same thing. We a lot of times, people plead people to come out.
mm-hmm.
If it's not about guns, they ain't showing up.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be streamed anyway, I'm thinking.
I hope so.
If it's at the school, yeah, probably.
Well, they have to bring the owl.
No, the school has its own
The
thing.
school, and if the town's going to pay for it.
Yeah, they got to pay for the guy.
Really?
The guy.
Yeah, the guy, the person that does it has, he doesn't
Well, it's like you.
doesn't volunteer it.
It's not going to be.
So
after
they would
hours,
they
he's
would
gonna
have to
get
bring the
paid.
owl
So they'd have to
unless
bring it.
they've set up.
They should use the school systems a lot better than
But they'd have to set that up ahead of time. I don't know if
Yeah.
they have or not, but I hope it's streamed one way or another.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully next Thursday we will have Lisa back for Psychic Thursday. I'll have to sit here and go through another hour with Kathy.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Picking on you, not picking on me. This time.
I've got thick skin.
It's because I show up.
Hey, I
On
was
time.
I was here before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, she
today.
did. She was. She
I
was
was like
here 2 minutes
8:58.
before.
Mhm.
Yeah, just as the bell started, she
Mhm.
came up.
walked in,
She
yeah.
walked in. Yeah.
Yep.
So unbelievable.
She says I got here. That's when she pulled into the
Yeah,
parking
we're gonna
lot.
have.
Whatever. I'm still
We're
here.
probably going to have hail the size of $half coming out of the sky now.
Yeah. Oh my God! Here come the locusts.
Whatever.
Whatever.
So anyway, yep.
All right. So thank you guys. We'll see you once again tomorrow. Are you coming in?
I don't think so. We'll figure
What
it
the
out.
F?
I don't know.
What?
If
You might as well run the gamut.
I've been here every day.
Oh, I think one of
Oh,
us
yeah.
is coming in.
Yeah.
I don't know which one yet. I said it would be a surprise.
Oh, that's right.
Here's
Tune
my
in
tarot
tomorrow
card.
to find out which wassail.
I have a feeling it's going to be rich.
I got a
Probably.
feeling it's going to be Rich too.
Probably. It may be. I'm not sure.
He's going to
It'll
get
be-
kicked out of the bed.
It'll
Go
be-
to the show.
Yeah. It'll be one of us.
Well, when she kicks her out of she kicks him out of the bed, make sure that she kicks him hard enough that he jumps over you.
Oh yeah. He's
gonna have to
Oh,
jump
my
over the dog.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank
All right.
you, Wayne, for
Yep.
coming in.
No problem.
Of course, as always, and you too, Kathy, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.